Hello everybody, Ryan the Almighty here. Today is the launch video, instruction video, whatever you want to call it, for the Astocky Team launcher version 2.0.0. It has just released today, so this has been a lot of hard work by a lot of people to get this working, and we hope that everybody will enjoy this. With the new launcher comes a new website. This is it here at www.atlauncher.com. Link will be in the description. Basically, here on the front page will be the latest news, as well as a Twitter feed on the side of the website where you can follow the Astocky team to get updates to the launcher, get news, and update to each of the packs to stay up to date. Next is the About screen. Basically this is going to just tell you about who helped out with the launcher, including all the translators, and a little bit about the launcher itself, in case you were wondering. Next up is the Help, which will contain later on a bit of help in regards to the launcher on how to do certain things, as well as some of its features. In the Pack section is of course all the packs, where you can go see all the list of all the mods. Click on it to go to the Minecraft forum page for that mod, and also see the changelog for that pack, where you can see what mods have changed, been added or removed in one quick glance. Next up is the Leaderboards, which is an optional feature of the Astocky Team launcher. Basically, for all the time you spend playing each of the packs, it'll go towards a total for you. Basically it'll show the top 20 people who have played, when they last played, and how long they have played. This is the global leaderboard. There is a leaderboard for each of the packs, so you can see how you rank against everybody as a whole, or everybody in each of the packs. Next up is the forums, just a quick look through. Basically the forums are all new, everything's gone, and we are starting fresh, just to kind of clean up all the clutter that was there and kind of keep things a bit more organized. If you want help with the launcher, there is a Astocky Team launcher support forum here. You can go in there and create a new thread with the issue that you're having. Otherwise, in this mod pack section, there's a forum for each of the packs. You can go in there and report an issue or any suggestions or anything like that. And back on the website, there is this little feedback tab down here. If you click on that, it'll open up a little thing where you can contact support or give feedback. You can suggest something to us, or just, report any bugs. Now that's only for the website itself, not for each of the packs in the launcher. If you have a problem with a pack or the launcher, post it in the forums. Lastly is the download link. In here, it will show you the latest version of the launcher, as well as a changelog listing all the different changes that have happened with each release of the launcher. And down the bottom is a download now button. So when you're ready to download and play, click the download now button, and then it'll prompt you to save a file. Now what you want to do is put this inside a folder. Don't just put it on your desktop, you need to put it inside a folder. I've made a folder called AT Launcher on the desktop. I am saving it in there. Now it's important to do this, otherwise files will scatter everywhere and make a complete mess. So once you've downloaded it, go into that folder. Make sure there's nothing else in that folder except that jar. Then when you double click it, it'll open up the launcher. The first time you run it, it may be a little slow because it is downloading all the files that it needs to run. Once it's open, your first screen you will see is a language picker. Basically this is so you can pick a language that you want the launcher to be in. It defaults to English, but you can change it to one of the languages which are here. We hope to add more languages later on once we get more translators. Once you've picked your language, click save and the launcher will load up. Now the first time you run the launcher, you will get this screen to basically add your login details. This is where you put your Minecraft username and password in. Basically the same as the last launcher. As it says at the bottom here, your username and password are stored in encrypted files and are only translated to Mojang's servers and nowhere else. This is just to basically verify that you have Minecraft, you have bought it, and you are allowed to download minecraft.jar and all the other files, and also provides automatic login and allows you to go on the leaderboards. A whole bunch of different stuff. Basically it's all encrypted. Put your details in, click save, and it will tell you if you've logged in successfully. Then the launcher will finally pop up. This little screen will first pop up. Basically it explains about the leaderboards. The leaderboards allows you to compete and rack up time played in each pack from the Astocky Team launcher. The time you spend playing is added up and displayed on the website. Do you want to enable leaderboards? Click yes if you want to participate, click no if you don't. I'm going to say yes because it's fun. So this is the new launcher. You may have seen it already, or you may not have. But this is basically it. You've got 6 different tabs on the side here. You've got your home screen, which is basically the launcher home screen, where you can change the launcher settings and do all sorts of miscellaneous tasks. Then you've got a tab for each of the packs. Now each of the packs of course will have an area where the person who owns the pack can put a description up, such as you see with Solitary Craft and the Almighty pack. And then of course there is vanilla. Vanilla is always there. So first in the home screen in your settings, basically it will give you a whole bunch of settings. You can change your language here if you do so wish. You can change the amount of RAM which Minecraft runs with. Now this will automatically detect the amount of RAM that your system has and basically provide you with the maximum that you're allowed to have. If you're running a 32-bit system or don't have a 64-bit version of Java installed on a 64-bit system, you will be limited to 124 megabytes, which is 1 gigabyte. You won't be able to go any more than that unless you install 64-bit Java, which you can't do unless you have a 64-bit system. That's the limitation of Java. It's nothing we can really do about it. But I'm going to set it to 2048 meg, and you can set your screen size. This is the size that your screen will pop up as when you run Minecraft. I'm going to go like that. And of course there is 2 buttons here. One is the enable leaderboards. If you click there, it'll basically open up the website and tell you what the leaderboards is and what it does. And this button here is the collect statistics. This is enabled by default. This allows us to collect statistics about how you use the launcher and report any errors that the launcher runs into. No information about you is transferred to the servers or saved. It's all anonymous. We won't know who you are from the logs. It's just there to help improve the launcher where possible. You can disable it if you want, but it is best to leave it open so that we can improve. Click save once done. And on this home screen you can also change your login, which will basically, you can change your Minecraft login. I'm not going to do that for now, so I'll go back in and reopen the launcher. Then you can use the clean old downloads button. If you use the old launcher, this is simple. It will basically remove all the downloads which are no longer necessary to save disk space. And then of course we've got the changelog and support forums button. This will basically open up your web browser so you can view the changelog or the support forums for the launcher. Now each of the packs has their own set of buttons. I'm going to go with my pack, the Almighty pack. Basically you have your install button, which will install the pack, and the good old create server button, which will create a server version of the pack. And then of course we have the changelog and support forums as before, and we have this button, mods in pack. If you click on this, it'll bring up a list of all the mods that are in this pack and handy links so you can click and open your browser to go to the website. And lastly is the settings. For each pack there is just 2 settings. There is a version to use button. With this launcher you can select which version of each pack you want to use. You can always use the latest version, which will always update and notify you of new updates. You can select an individual version that you want to use, or you can click the dev builds button if you have access to that. Most of you won't have that. That's only for the testers of each pack. And of course, well, not of course, but this button here, use latest LWJGL. This basically will download and install the latest lightweight Java game library which Minecraft uses. You shouldn't really enable this unless you're on Linux and you're having issues with running Minecraft. You may get performance benefits from using it, but you may also crash and break everything if you do that. So it's best to leave it off unless you really have to enable it. So now let's go through the basic install procedure. It's going to download all the files it needs, including minecraft.jar and all the extra files that it will need to run Minecraft with this handy new little progress bar system, so you can actually see what's going on. So it's going to slowly download them all. This is downloaded direct from Mojang servers. We have authenticated you as being a user, so we can do this. Saves a bit of time, and then up will pop a list where you can choose which mods you want to install. Now, mods on this side are grayed out and you can't check. These are required mods. You cannot get rid of these. And on the side here are the optional mods. These have checkboxes which you can check, and if you have them checked it will install. If you don't, it will not install the mod. There are select all buttons which will select all of the optional mods, and clear all, which will clear all the optional mods. Now, as you can see with Faithful Texture Pack, that is dependent on Optifine. If you don't have Optifine installed, you can't select it. It will only become selectable once Optifine is installed. And if you unselect it, it will get rid of Faithful Texture Pack. Any mods with red and an underline are mods with warnings. Such as most, this may not work on Mac computers. Are you sure you want to use this mod? Basically, it's just a little warning telling you maybe this is an in development mod or it doesn't work completely. There'll be an error message, well, not an error message, but a warning message whenever you click on one. So I'm going to select all and click the install button. Now it's going to go through the mods list, and basically I will do that afterwards. Actually, I'll click OK. It's basically going to say press OK button to open the web browser and download Minecraft Forge 6.4.1.411. Make sure you save it to the downloads folder. This is very important. Where you save this Astocky Team launch.jar, there is a folder called downloads. In there is where you want to save these files. So once you press OK, it's going to open your web browser to the place to download each mod. And AdFly is taking, there we go. Basically, you just go through the procedure to download, such as with AdFly, you just wait. Although it's not playing well right now. Being a little slow. There we go. You wait the 5 seconds, and up in this top right corner will pop a skip ad. Click that, and it will take you, hopefully pop up with a save file prompt. AdFly must be slow tonight. There we go. Now go to the folder and to the downloads folder and click save. Once it's saved, press OK. But what I am going to do is I am going to copy over my downloads folder, which I have pre-prepared. So once you click OK, it'll move on to the next mod, download it, and here we go, Formcraft. Basically this is the same procedure. It'll go over and over again until you download it. So say for instance I don't download it properly, it'll basically just repeat the process. Alright, so let's download Formcraft. And again, save it to the downloads folder, which is in the folder where the jar is, not your downloads folder on your system. This is the one issue that does come along quite often. There we go. Okay, then it will continue with the install process. It will install all the mods, do what it needs to do. As you can see, it tells you down here what it's doing and what mod it is up to, 40 out of 46. Once it gets to the end, it will get all the configs. After it gets these mods, there we go. It'll extract the Minecraft.jar. It will then add mods to the Minecraft.jar. We'll then download the configs and extract the configs after cleaning up, and then it will assemble a texture pack. If any of the packs that you install have a custom texture pack, it will compile it all together. There we go, all done. Once you've installed, you get more buttons here. There is the play button, the uninstall button, which will, as it says, uninstall the pack, remove everything and delete it all. Only do that if you're sure. Then there is the backup saves button, which I will get to very shortly. So basically click the play button and it will launch Minecraft. It will launch that pack. Of course, I'm going to move that down just a tad. There we go. It will basically boot up that pack. Now if anything goes wrong in the installation process, the download link is wrong or Minecraft won't load up, then please post it on the forums in the packs forum. So let's go in and just make sure it's all working so we can get a save world up there as well. Here we go. Perfect. That's loud though. That was really loud. Basically once you quit out, that's it, it'll close down. If you want to go back into the launcher, just double click your Astocky Team launcher.jar file. And let's demonstrate the backup saves button. Basically once you click this button, it'll say this will back up all your saves / worlds for the Almighty pack by compressing them into a zip file. This won't save any config changes you've made or mods you've added, so it will only save the saves directory. Click yes, and then it'll basically allow you to choose where to save the file. It will put it in a zip file, and it defaults to a backups folder in the folder which the Astocky Team launch.jar is in. So I'm going to call this the Almighty pack saves. And when I click save, basically if you see in here, wherever you chose to save the file, it creates a zip file which if you open basically is your saves directory. So if you want to move the saves along or take them anywhere else, you can do that, and also to keep it as a backup. So that pretty much wraps up the install usage introduction video for the Astocky Team Launcher 2. As I said, this has been released now, so you can go to the Astocky Team Launcher website at www.atlauncher.com. Link will be in the description to download it now. So thanks for watching guys, we really hope you enjoy playing this, and please report any bugs that you find in the forums. Hopefully there won't be too many, but it is inevitable to happen. Yeah, So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you all soon. Bye.